What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. I know it's been a while since you've seen me. I do apologize. I've had a lot of shit going on here lately, so I'm going to try to make up for it a little bit. I've got 3 or 4 reviews I'm going to slap on there on the YouTube channel really. I'm not going to say very quick, but I'm going to do it as quick as I can here in the next couple days. So be expecting at least maybe 4 reviews, maybe another video. So, doing what I can, you guys. You know how shit is. Shit happens. Our first review is Ring of Honor Best in the World 2016. Opening match was Kyle O'Reilly versus Kama Itachi. It was a really good opener, about a 6 of 10 for me. I don't know much at all about Kama Itachi. Never heard of him before this match. I liked the inverted figure 4. That was a pretty cool move. Kamatashi's Super Senton was brutal, just crazy. A very hard hitting, a very hard striking match. O'Reilly ends up winning via the armbar. I like the finish with the pin counter into the armbar. That was really cool. Next match, Silas Young versus ACH. Surprisingly a good match. Silas Young just continues to impress me. The match was about a 6, 6.5 of 10. I love Silas Young's combo moves. They're also cool and crisp and neat looking. ACH ends up getting the win via the Midnight Star 450. Next match on the card was Roderick Strong versus Mark Briscoe. A very great match, as expected. To start off the match, Strong rips Mark's hair off, or whatever you want to call it. Rips his hair off. We've seen a lot of reversals, a lot of good chain wrestling in this match. I say it's about a 7 of 10 for me, easily. A lot of reversals, as I've said, a lot of just technical grinding, and I always love to see that. I'm a big fan of technical wrestling, as I've said. Briscoe ends up getting the win via 2 Fisherman Busters. Post-match, the men shake hands. It's always great to see that code of honor, that sign of respect. So yeah, that's always good. Next match was War Machine and Moose versus the Bullet Club in a Tornado Tag Team match. Moose come out with the war paint and the shoulder pads. They all kind of matched. That was really cool. The stage double lawn dart spot was wild. It was really cool. Really pretty inventive. Adam Cole acted in some of the taunts and moves as Kenny Omega would, with the Young Bucks in the middle of the Young Bucks and stuff. So that was really cool. I think that was the first time we've seen Adam Cole do such. The draped senton from the apron to the floor was nasty. We've seen the Young Bucks do that kind of shit a lot. That's really cool to see. Matt Taven on commentary was hilarious. I miss Matt Taven in the ring, but just him on commentary was golden. He was very good on commentary. He was hilarious. There was a triple super kick to Moose. We've seen a lot of cool tag team moves in this match. This was probably the match of the night, in my opinion. 8.5 of 10, probably. The German clothesline combo was sick. Hansen took a big bump outside, and it looked really painful. I'm not going to lie. Cole hit the flip pile driver, the destroyer on Raymond Rowe, and the Bullet Club win via Meltzer driver on Moose. Great match. Next match was for the tag team championships. The Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley versus the Addiction, Frank Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. These 4 guys are awesome. Always have been. Always will be, probably. About a 7.5 of 10 for me. This is a really good match. The Guns they've always been, specifically the Guns have always been awesome for me to watch. Very fun, very entertaining to watch. Very crisp, also. The Addiction hit the powerbomb neckbreaker combo. That's a cool move. Shelley actually countered with the ref for one of the near falls. That was kind of entertaining. Kamatashi comes out mid-match, grabs someone out of the stands. It may have been Jay White, maybe. All that hustle, all those shenanigans distracts the Machine Guns, and a low blow to Shelley The Addiction retained via the best Meltzer ever, and I think that name is just so fucking stupid. Stop using Meltzer in your names. You're like, it's fucking retarded, honestly. Next match, Steve Corino versus BJ Whitmer in a non-sanctioned fight. This match was fucking wild. Corino went back to blonde. This match was absolutely crazy, you guys. The crowd chanted ECW, and this is awesome. Always good to hear. Match was about a 7 of 10 considering all that happened. It is kind of a cool angle. It took 2 exploder suplexes to put Corino through the table in the corner, but still. Corino busts his forehead wide open with some punches. The lights go off in the middle of the match. Kevin Sullivan appears in the ring and stabs Steve Corino in the head with some sort of stake. Kind of creepy, kind of wild shit happening. Whitmer hit Corino with a roll of quarters. Corino ended up hitting the package pile driver actually at one point. Sullivan ends up winning actually after Sullivan appears and all that shit. Whitmer actually pins him with a suplex, with the exploder suplex. Next match of the night was for the World Television Championship. Dalton Castle versus Bobby Fish, a really good match. About a 6 of 10 for me. Half the match they were outside of the ring working, even. I've seen a lot of good reversals, a lot of submissions, which I'm a big fan, like I just said, of technical wrestling, so I love the submission game. Fish ends up retaining after a bangarang reversal into a roll-up. ANX comes out with added Caprice Coleman now with ANX, stating they will now be called the Cabinet and they will make wrestling great again. I had it in my head of a faction. It's kind of a shoot, actually, like a shoot faction to legitimately make wrestling great again, like that. So that's something wild, you know. I'm a big fan of that. So next match was the main event of the evening and the Ring of Honor World Championship match. Jay Lethal versus Jay Briscoe, a year in the making since their last match last year at Best in the World, if I'm not mistaken. That was their last match for the world title. Great match, but I think last year's was better, just being honest. They took turns with pairs of suicide dives. Briscoe got a third suicide dive, but it wasn't a suicide dive, it was over the top of Hilo. Lethal went for 2 lethal injections, but he got him on the third attempt. Briscoe hit the lethal injection and the Jay Driller for a near fall, but in the end, Jay Lethal ends up retaining via one last and final lethal injection. About a 7 of 10 match for me, but like I said, I thought the first was better. Last year's was better. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and remember, soon to come, we have at least 3 more reviews coming, so keep a lookout for those. But until then, super kick that like button, super kick that subscribe button, and take it easy. Peace out, you guys.